If you heard my son, he's right. You are going to get something else in this video. In this video, I will attempt to redo my ugly late 90s, early 2000s bathroom to a vintage bathroom that is more period correct for the house. Unlike working on vintage furniture, I have zero experience doing any sort of work remodeling a bathroom. So please don't look at this video for advice, but rather look at it for inspiration for an idea you may have for your vintage bathroom remodel. Just some background information. My wife and I moved into this house about 2 years ago, and we knew we wanted to redo this bathroom before the arrival of our second child. I've been collecting vintage bathroom items such as tiles, toilets, and sinks over the past few years as well, preparing for this eventual remodel. There will be a blend of old and new in this bathroom remodel. In this video, I was unable to record every step of the process because it was a very tight space, but you will get the main idea. Removing the floor, I discovered the original tile underneath. This is where I discovered my first dilemma with this project. If you know me, you know I like to keep things original. There were a few variables that helped shape my decision. Number one, there was probably close to an inch of cement underneath this tile, and it was going to be a huge pain to remove. Number two, they did not tile under the vanity, and I knew when I wanted to do this project that I wanted to tile the entire floor in case I decided to rearrange things in the future. Number three, you can still buy this mosaic tile at box stores like Home Depot and Lowe's, so it's not like it's that rare. So in the end, I decided to just tile right over it. As you can see here, I had to cut part of the tub out to remove it from the wall. Now that everything is out of the bathroom, I wanted to address the area under the vanity. There was no tile here, so to level it out, I'm putting down some thin set. I'm using Ardex X5 thin set, and this is my first time using this product, as I'm sure you can tell. Remember, do not follow my technique in this video. I was unable to record fitting the new tub and the tub surround in because there just wasn't enough room. However, it was a simple drop-in installation just like the previous tub. For the floor, I laid a primer down before using the same Ardex X5 thin set. The floor tile is from Lowe's, and I bought 2 different colors to make my own custom design. Before installing, I made sure to measure and make all my cuts prior. This should in theory make installation easier. I let the floor sit for a day and then I used grout. This part was pretty easy, but there are a lot of grout lines, so I did use a lot of it. I also made a mistake of letting the grout sit too long, and it was harder to wipe up than it should have been. Now that the floor is done, it's time to do the wall. The process is pretty much the same thing: thin set, tile, grout. Now it's time to put the bathroom back together. I am reusing the same vanity, but changed the color, and you can watch that in a different video in the link here. The new top will fit the vintage sink and new Formica. The toilet did not come with a matching lid, however, I purchased a new matching slow close lid from Home Depot. If you know me, you know I love odd mid-century items, and this piece definitely fits the bill. It's a new old stock toilet paper holder that also has an AM radio attached to it. Just a couple things to button up, and then we're all done. Now it's time for the final shots. It was hard to get the lighting right in this room. I didn't want to make it too bright and wash out the color because that's my favorite part. Remember, I am not a professional when it comes to this, but hopefully you can take some inspiration from this video for your own bathroom. The AM radio does work, but I found out that it was left on by my son and the battery was dead. And I don't have any more 9-volt batteries, so trust me, it works. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.